My friend and his wife just moved into their first house about 6 months ago. Then, a strong windstorm came through and damaged their fence. And by damaged their fence, I mean the fence was now leaning slightly about 70 degrees. Because home insurance wouldn't fix the fence and it was winter, my friend and his wife were going to wait until spring to hire someone to fix or replace their fence. Well, their backyard neighbor did not like that. The backyard neighbor wanted the fence fixed ASAP. When neighbor found out they were going to wait until spring, they called the city and complained that friend's fence was out of code. When the city inspector came out to inspect their fence, it was, in fact, out of code and needed to be corrected. The reason neighbor was so fixated on the fence being replaced is that neighbor had a pool in their yard and needed to have a fence around their pool for safety. Friend and his wife, now pissed off at neighbor, decided to only remove the fence and not replace it. This allowed them to be within city code, and now, when the spring hit, neighbor would have to build a fence on the backside of their yard if they wanted to fill up their pool for the summer. If neighbor would have just been nice and not called the city, friend would have built the fence up in the spring with no problem. Haha, take that loser neighbor.